Welcome to another episode of Graphic Man. Today I'd like to talk about cover recreations. Today's sample is from 1974. It is DC Comics Weird War Tales number 26. And it was drawn by Luis Dominguez. He was born in 1923 in Argentina, and he's most noted for his Bronze Age DC Comics work of the 1970s. Now, as you can see, that was very good artwork. I don't have enough money to go out and find the original art for that cover, for Weird War Tales number 26. But what I can do is do my best at trying to recreate it with just basic ink pens and markers. And I'm going to try to hold this up so you can see it. I think I did a pretty good job. There's a poor guy. He's having a real bad day. He's such a bad guy that even death himself can't wait to get rid of this guy. I'll try to go a little tighter in on the skull. Basically just regular ink pens and some markers. I'll tell you a mistake I made. You'll probably notice it when you compare it to the original. The moon in the background, I tried to do a circle, and I thought I could do a circle, but I found out circles are pretty hard, and I made it bulge too much. Now, the original had a tree limb branch, and I decided to make my branch a little bigger to kind of cover up the bulge, but I'm telling on myself. And if you remember the original, you probably can back up and see it again. There was a lot of detail inside the word weird, like broken bones and body parts, and that's just their title. I didn't want to attempt to do all that detail. I mean, I was having enough trouble just keeping up with the great artist here. And I really do like this artist. He did a lot of great stuff on Weird War Tales. He did some absolutely beautiful things on House of Secrets. Best known for his Bronze Age work for DC Comics. He did a lot from there, working out of Argentina. So, by the way, the letters are very, very difficult to do. Mine look a little kind of like they're blown up air balloons, but this is basically designed to inspire you. No matter if you're good or bad or just never have tried anything like this, feel free to give it a shot because you can always throw it away. And I wanted to have this cover, and so I just kind of made my own. That's what this whole episode is about. Now, in future episodes, I'll be showing some more recreations that I've done, but that's Weird War Tales number 26. And before we go, just to be random, we'll talk about all kinds of graphics here on the channel. This is a nice little trade, Beneath the Planet of the Apes by Malibu Comics. On the back, you have a great picture from the movie. James Franciscus, I believe. Good interior artwork. It's black and white, so it's like magazine. And it's all combined here, many issues reproduced for you in one nice, very slick volume. That's Beneath the Planet of the Apes. I enjoy that. By the way, I don't know if you recognize the gorilla on there. Famous quote is, "The only good human is a dead human." Very popular saying back then. The actor was James Gregory, the Manchurian Candidate, did Star Trek, Twilight Zone, you name it. Up next, when you were a kid back in the 70s like me, or in this case 1981, Whitman Comics decided to put out a 3-pack, and it was the Fox and the Hound movie. Now the first two, number 1 and number 2, are the movie adaptation, but it comes with the number 3, and this number 3 was additional art and story, not of the movie. So it was pretty worth it just to check that out. A good little pickup there. Classics Illustrated, number 58. This is a first edition line drawn cover of the prairie. If you know anything about Classics Illustrated, they went ahead and reproduced many different colors and many different covers, I was trying to say. And this is the first edition, so you'll have a painted cover in future editions. From Harvey Comics, it's Fighting Fronts, 1952. I really get a kick out of this one. Now, mine's not exactly in mint condition. It's good condition, but there you'll see a communist tank on the cover, and if you look closely by the title, There's a communist getting blown sky high. And it serves him right, probably. Here's Funny Stuff, number 28 from 1947. Very popular DC title. Humor. They're not known for that. They're mostly known for Superman and Batman, but they did a lot of good humor books. Speaking of DC, here's Brave and Bold, number 83 from 1969. Guest starring the Teen Titans. And by the way, these are totally random. You can see that I have a very eclectic collection. That's just the way I like to do things. 4-color number 420 from Dell, Bugs Bunny. Fantastic that the ears come right through the cowboy hat. Guest starring Yosemite Sam. Here's from Carlton Comics, Beetle Bailey, number 67, November 1969. I just get a kick out of that. Sergeant Snorkel's getting ready to grab them. And from Marvel Comics, Captain America, number 276. And as you can see, Cap is really having a tough time of things there. And last of the comics, we have 4-color number 1090, Francis the Talking Mule. And before we go, we'll do a Big Little book because, let's face it, poor Big Little books, they just don't get much attention these days. It's kind of a dying breed of collectors that still look for these. This one's from 1945, Flash Gordon, and it's drawn by the great Alex Raymond. So hopefully you get better color there. There's the spine. And back cover. Try to give you a good sample of some of the Alex Raymond artwork there, if we can focus in on that. There we go, very good stuff. Well, I hope that this encourages you to take up a pen and try your own drawings. After all, graphics are the best thing in the world for storytelling. And that's all for this time. We'll see you next time. I'll do some more cover recreations, and have a good day.